The Starfinder cruised silently through the vast expanse of space, its sleek hull glinting under the distant starlight. On board, Captain Elena Morris reviewed the latest data streams with her crew. Their mission was simple: explore uncharted territories and document new life forms. A sudden blip on the console interrupted the routine. Lieutenant Sato, the communications officer, leaned forward, eyes narrowing at the unexpected signal. "Captain, I've picked up a distress call," he announced, his voice laced with curiosity. Elena approached, scanning the readouts. The signal was faint and erratic, originating from an obscure planet marked on their maps as Xock 7. "What do we know about it?" she inquired. Glancing at Dr. Julian Park, the ship's xenobiologist. "Not much," Julian replied, tapping into his datapad. "It's largely uncharted, but there are rumors of a diverse ecosystem. Nothing about sentient life, though." Intrigued, Captain Morris made a swift decision. "Set a course for Xock 7. If there's a distress signal, someone or something needs our help." As the ship descended through the planet's thick atmosphere, the crew prepared for the unknown. Xock 7 unfolded beneath them, a lush, verdant world teeming with life. Towering trees swayed gently, their leaves shimmering in the dappled sunlight. Strange, multicolored flora dotted the landscape, and distant, unfamiliar sounds echoed through the jungle. The landing party, equipped with scanners and medical kits, ventured out cautiously. The source of the distress signal lay deep within the dense forest. As they navigated the vibrant terrain, the atmosphere grew tense, each rustle of leaves or distant cry of alien creatures heightening their anticipation. Finally, they arrived at a clearing. There, in the center, lay the source of the distress signal, a massive alien creature unlike anything they had ever seen. Its iridescent scales glinted in the light, but deep wounds marred its majestic form. The crew gasped collectively at the sight. "It's an Atraxion," Julian breathed, awe mixed with concern. "These creatures are rare and incredibly intelligent, but it's injured badly." Captain Morris surveyed the scene, her heart pounding. What happened here, she wondered aloud. And who could leave such a creature to suffer? Dr. Park approached the Atraxion cautiously, running a diagnostic scan. The creature's labored breathing and flickering eyes revealed its dire state. "It's in pain, Captain. We need to help it." The crew debated their options. Engineer Harper, known for her pragmatic approach, voiced concerns about the potential risks. "Helping it could expose us to danger. We don't know if it's aggressive." "But it's clearly sentient," Julian argued, meeting Elena's gaze. "We can't just leave it to die." After a moment's reflection, Captain Morris made her decision. "We're here to explore and to help. We'll do what we can." With a mix of fear and determination, the crew set to work, using advanced medical technology to stabilize the creature. As they treated its wounds, the Atraxion opened its eyes, looking at them with a mix of pain and curiosity. A low, resonant hum filled the air, reverberating in their minds. It was trying to communicate. Images flashed in their thoughts, a vibrant world thriving with life, now marred by destruction and desolation. The Atraxion's memories were powerful. A plea for understanding and aid. The crew felt an unexpected bond form, transcending their fears. "This creature is not just a beast," Elena murmured, awe in her voice. "It's a survivor, and now it's our responsibility." As the sun set over the alien horizon, casting long shadows across the clearing, the crew continued their work. Each act they took to save the Atraxion brought them closer together, bridging the gap between human and alien. Little did they know, their decision to help would set the stage for an epic journey, one that would challenge their perceptions and alter the course of their mission forever. The Starfinder crew huddled around the injured Atraxion, the dense jungle of Xock 7 enclosing them like a living wall. The creature's wounds, deep and grievous, demanded immediate attention. Dr. Julian Park worked meticulously, administering advanced medical nanobots to repair tissue and stabilize vital functions. As the team labored, Captain Elena Morris observed with a mix of determination and anxiety. "We have to make this work," she thought. The creature's telepathic connection had revealed not only its pain but also glimpses of a past filled with beauty and loss. Lieutenant Sato monitored the perimeter, his hand never far from his sidearm. "We still don't know what else might be out there," he reminded the crew, his voice steady but tense. "We need to stay vigilant." Despite the dangers, the team's bond with the Atraxion deepened. Through telepathic images, they learned of the creature's history. The Atraxions, once a thriving civilization, had been hunted almost to extinction by a ruthless alien race, the Corvac. Now, this creature was one of the last of its kind, abandoned and left to die. Engineer Harper, ever the realist, voiced her concerns as they took a brief break. "We're putting ourselves at risk for a creature that might not even survive. What if this attracts the Corvac to us?" Julian looked up from his work, his expression resolute. "If we do nothing, we're no better than the Corvac. This being deserves a chance." Captain Morris, caught between the pragmatic and the compassionate, made her stance clear. "We're explorers, not conquerors. We help those in need, even if it's dangerous." As the crew returned to their efforts, the Atraxion's telepathic presence grew stronger, sharing memories of joy and connection with its own kind. They saw visions of vibrant gatherings, intricate rituals, and a deep bond with their planet's ecosystem. Each image strengthened the crew's resolve to save it. Gradually, under Julian's care and the support of the crew, the Atraxion's breathing steadied. Its once dim eyes now glowed with a flicker of hope. It projected a single word into their minds. "Zio, is that your name?" Elena asked softly, feeling a connection beyond species and language. Zio's affirmative hum resonated through the group, filling them with a shared purpose. Just as they began to feel a sense of achievement, the ground shook violently. Trees trembled, and a low rumble echoed across the landscape. The crew exchanged alarmed glances, weapons at the ready. "They're here," Sato declared grimly, gaze scanning the dense forest. The Corvac, the team quickly formed a defensive perimeter around Zio. Tension hung heavy in the air as the alien hunters emerged from the shadows, tall, armored figures with menacing, glowing eyes. "Leave the creature," their leader demanded, voice harsh and mechanical. "It's an abomination, and you'll meet the same fate if you interfere." Captain Morris stood firm, her eyes blazing with defiance. "We won't abandon Zio. If you want to harm it, you'll have to go through us." A tense standoff ensued, the Corvac circling the crew like predators sizing up their prey. Zio, still weak, rose slowly, its scales shimmering defiantly. The bond between the humans and the alien was clear, a unified front against a common threat. As the Corvac advanced, Julian whispered to Elena, "We can't hold them off forever. We need a plan." Elena's mind raced, searching for options. The crew, driven by their compassion for Zio, stood ready to defend their new ally at any cost. The choice was clear, fight together or perish. With a deep breath, Captain Morris made her decision. "We protect Zio, no matter what. We're in this together." As the battle began, the Starfinder crew and Zio fought side by side, united by an unbreakable bond. In that moment, they understood that their mission had transformed into something far greater, a fight for survival, trust, and an unexpected friendship that transcended the boundaries of the galaxy. The jungle erupted into chaos as the Corvac warriors closed in. Captain Elena Morris and her crew stood firm, weapons ready, with Zio towering beside them. The alien creature, though still recovering, exuded a formidable presence, its scales glinting in the fading light. Lieutenant Sato took command of the defensive line, barking orders to the team. "Stay sharp. We need to protect Zio and hold our ground." The Corvac, relentless in their pursuit, launched a barrage of energy blasts. Engineer Harper, using her quick thinking, activated portable shields, deflecting the initial assault. "These won't hold forever," she warned, her voice tinged with urgency. Zio, sensing the crew's determination, summoned its remaining strength. With a thunderous roar, it projected a telepathic wave, temporarily disorienting the Corvac attackers. Dr. Julian Park, ever the strategist, seized the moment. "We need to split their forces." Create a diversion, Captain Morris nodded. Formulating a plan. Harper, rig an energy pulse to draw them away from Xio. Harper swiftly modified a device, setting it to emit a burst of electromagnetic interference. The device activated with a flash, causing the Corvac to stagger back, their sensors disrupted. Now. Elena shouted. Fall back to the clearing. The crew retreated strategically, luring part of the Corvac forces into a trap. Sato, using his expertise in combat, led the counterattack, his precise shots taking down several adversaries. Meanwhile, Julian and Harper worked together to support Xio, ensuring the creature stayed shielded amid the chaos. As the battle raged on, Elena found herself face to face with the Corvac leader. The alien's eyes glowed with malice as it sneered, "You can't save it. You're all doomed." With a steely resolve, Captain Morris replied, "We'll see about that." The two clashed, trading blows and dodging energy blasts. Elena's agility and determination matched the Corvac's brute strength. As the fight reached a fever pitch, Xio, witnessing the struggle, unleashed a powerful telekinetic surge, hurling the Corvac leader away. Panting, Elena regrouped with her crew. The tide of battle had turned in their favor, but the Corvac were relentless. Xio, though exhausted, projected a final, desperate plea into their minds, a call for unity and strength. Together, Julian whispered, understanding Xio's message. In a coordinated effort, the crew combined their skills. Harper's engineering prowess, Sato's combat expertise, Julian's medical knowledge, and Elena's leadership formed an unbreakable force. They fought with renewed vigor, each action synchronized with Xio's telepathic guidance. As the Corvac forces dwindled, the crew launched a decisive counterattack. The Corvac leader, realizing the battle was lost, snarled in frustration. "This isn't over," it vowed before retreating with the remaining troops. The jungle fell silent, the echoes of battle fading into the night. The crew, bruised and weary, gathered around Xio. The creature's eyes glowed with gratitude, its telepathic voice resonating in their minds. "Thank you," Xio conveyed, the word filled with emotion and relief. Elena, catching her breath, smiled. "We couldn't have done it without you." As dawn broke over Xock 7, the Starfinder crew and Xio stood united, having forged an unbreakable bond through their shared ordeal. They had not only survived but had become a testament to the power of trust, compassion, and the strength found in unity. Their mission had taken an unexpected turn, leading them to a deeper understanding of the galaxy and themselves. And as they prepared to continue their journey, they knew that their encounter with Xio would forever shape their path, guiding them through the uncharted stars with newfound purpose and unwavering resolve.